small streamer with internet issues. Feels fucking great. So that one was not OBS. That was just my internet apparently going down. Sitting there. Thank you for adding me for that, Nobu. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know where you guys were. Let me catch you up. God, that feels so bad, dude. I'd like to say I gotta stop doing that, but I really can't do anything about it right now. Yes. Refresh if you haven't. You're mid-explosion. Okay. Here's what we're trying to make a decision about. We have two 30% fire damage runes in our inventory. There's a fire damage hammer here that scales off perception for damage, which is okay, and is dirt cheap. But no HP off of that. Thanks, Pluto. I think we probably want to re-roll and get something better, but I was waiting to see what you guys said. This is actually what clued me into the fact that I was not live. Two-man weapons are too slow. It's not that. It's just that it doesn't have lifesteal on it. We don't have any lifesteal ways right now. You look for more. Okay, because we're looking for a fire weapon that has lifesteal. That's pretty specific. Like that one. Yes. 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 Exactly. This is the chosen run. Keep asking that. Alright, what's our curse? Things on fire explode into huge explosions? No, taking damage causes hallucinations. No chance of that. Goodbye. Dude, I don't even swing twice. He swing one. Did he just one-shot the ghoul? Am I imagining that? Wow. It's so good right now. I almost want to explain what happened there, but I almost don't. Yeah, well, I was charging to kill them like that. I saw the fireballs happening, so I released it, hoping that I would run out of it, but I hadn't fully finished charging, so what I ended up doing is this. It's alright. It was too strong of a start. We needed to give up a little bit of life to make it fair. We've done that now. I feel comfortable moving on with it. Dude, it one-shots ghouls right now. It's hilarious. Alright, enemy attacks deal 75% less corruption. That's pretty nice when you're animation locked. Max stamina is quite good with two-handers. Take either of these, or I'd re-roll. It looks super greedy. Kind of want this one, though. Wish I could afford this with gold. Alright, max stam. I don't think we need another weapon. I really like daggers. We're having trouble with fire traps today. Or rather, this run. Having trouble just in general, apparently. How can I be losing health with this hammer? The hammer literally heals me, and it one-shots things. How could I possibly be going down in health in each room? It's a pretty weak healing bonus. There's 3 of them at 3 different levels. This is the weakest. We could roll for more. Could get greedy setups for this for gold for the rest of the time. I'm gonna take this. Alright. What's next curse? -1 stam, right? No. Corruption ticks now. Okay. More fire damage. Did our weapon scale? I can't remember. Gold, fine, thanks. Gold. Our next curse, fight the boss. Alright. I have a really hard time passing -2 corruption on a greed kill. It's just a lot. Enemies killed while burning explode. Okay, well that's problematic. Locked. Formation locked. Dude, come on. I'm losing with this fucking god hammer. Enemy attacks 75% less corruption. Seems great. I think I'm willing to give up 15% fire damage for that. Restore 75% of max health when curses listed isn't useful to us. Damage based on gold kind of is useful, but I don't think it's good enough to pick up. Fancy hammer does extra damage versus fire and provides fire. Seems good. And each greed kill removes 2 corruption. We have one of these, unfortunately. It's a dex one. It's better than our con one, but not by a lot. Do we go with 2 of these? 4 corruption gone per attack? What do we give up? Gold? So that becomes really powerful right now. Game is very fun. Okay. Alright, so we're supposed to be -4 on kills now, on greed kills. Yeah, we are. Wild. Oh, that's so good for what we have. Can we give up Stam? That's so much fucking... Do we need it? We might not need it. It might be overkill. It's so good when you already have effects that trigger off that, you know? Did we get corruption reduction on that? Didn't really feel like you did. Come on. How many fucking times do I have to swing at that dog before I actually hit it? Apparently. that statue. Are you sure we don't want this? They're offering us again. All we have to do is give up sweet, sweet stamina. Sweet, sweet stamina. Why don't I want +2 stats? Because it takes a slot. They're mutually exclusive. To get that, I have to take out something else. A lot of damage for a dagger. Maybe we should have used some rerolls looking for increases to fire damage. We have 2 30s in there. We could get them to 45s. Out on 2 per. Could you fucking swing so I could stop running? Out of stam. Nice. How much health did we take there? Not that bad, but not that good either. Max health. Gold. What does our weapon scale off of? It scales off of gold find, right? Alright, I gotta fight this boss with a fucking 2-hander. It's a little bit scary. Chunks him though pretty hard. Ready. cheater boss. Cheater boss. Um, okay. We're going for fire damage. We can get gold sword, or we can go... This is fine. Let's go this way. So I dropped the minus 75% incoming corruption. I don't know if that's any good or not. I'll have a look at losing. Oh, it doesn't scale at all. It just scales on fire. That's fine. Everything scales on decks. What the fuck is this? I've never been in any of these places. Imagine immediately dropping the minus 75% corruption and then getting hit by 20 corruption. Uh-oh, elite spinners? That feels like bullshit. Out of stem! Alright, well we took a little more corruption than I wanted there, I think. How do I get out of here? Here? Timer here would be good. That's what we want. This is a huge upgrade. I think we just take this. 8 decks for damage. Okay. Do we need to get a third one just somewhere else? We could drop one of the 3 anti-corruption ones. I'm gonna just replace one of the 30s for now. I'm not sure. I'm about our health right now. Maybe damage is what I should have done. Let's see. I don't know what that is. I just got hit or not. I think I did, but I'm not sure by what. Could really use healing effects, but it's a pretty shit one. Survived with that minus 2% HP or whatever the fuck he survived with, just enough to hit me once more. That was pretty bad. I haven't seen the last boss. We need a lot more health if we're gonna fight a boss that I've never seen. That was a sweet ass start. It was a very sweet start. Animation locks versus that's a little rough when I'm not killing them fast enough. I need to kill them before I run out of stamina, so either upping more stamina or getting more damage would have been nice. Maybe we should have forced looking for a fire scaling mace, that one that scaled off stats. We have a lot of stats at this point, so if we just got forced for another weapon. I do get locked into what we're doing. Got into the third area. It's true. All right. So, 3 disconnects today. 2 from OBS crashing, 1 from my internet going out, which is pretty amazing. End of the day. Kind of just chilling. I know a number of you have you've been here all day. A couple of you guys here for the afternoon. I'm willing to do a couple more runs. I'm willing to grab a beer and kind of chill out a little bit, do some chatting. I don't know. It's Sunday. Kind of feeling like, hey, what's going on? Should we do some more? Do some chatty stuff instead? You guys got preferences? Drink? Yes, drink. Well, drinking and chatting makes sense to me. I don't need an excuse to just drink. I'm already drinking too much during this. Those are some pretty sweet run. I would really like to unlock this thing. Have you guys seen it? I think this thing would be game defining. Not that one. That one. Your agreed kill counter never runs out when you're in combat and does not reset between rooms. I want that. I drink on... I don't think so, QED. I haven't tried it, but I would suspect not. This one looks pretty good too. When the agreed kill timer is active, your damage increases by 2%. I know. Alright, I'm willing to go one more like this. Should I get a beer? Alright, chat. I'll tell you what. You guys help me out finishing up this shit, and we'll stay on this Raid Shadow Legend stuff. We're so close. It'd be really nice to just get it done today. I'll grab a beer. We'll play a couple extra bonus stuff. Call it a bonus couple hours here. Maybe an hour or two. That seem like a reasonable thing? Yeah, dude, I know, right? Super good, Sir Flipper, right? I've been loving it too. Yep, super easy to help out with. All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna grab a beer and we'll chill out for a couple minutes at the end of the stream here and see how it goes. I would love to finish this today. If you guys can help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it. Back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Another run. Yeah. Raid time? You guys want me to play Raid without the sponsorship for that? I don't know, man. I like the game just fine, but I don't know if I like it enough to play it when I'm not on a mobile and not being sponsored for the moment to moment. This is a weird one. Stats, weapon. Dude, there's so much good stuff in this round. Let's go. Yeah, auto battler is super relaxing. All right. Greedy sloppy is not a bad way to start describing it, Flipper. What should we do if we hit this today? Like I'd like to sweeten the deal if I can. It'd be lovely to finish this. I'd like to stop running this on the channel for now. What could we do to set that up as an incentive? You guys want to choose all the ruins and all the items for a run or two? The Civ 5 thing is too memey. I can't get straight answers because everyone wants to meme Civ 5 like it matters. That was okay. We got hit twice. Disrupted 2 streaks. Kind of sucks. Angular access. I work on a Sunday? Yeah, dude. Sunday's a great streaming day. A lot of people around on Sundays. Extra damage versus burning enemies. Charge deals 3 in a line, which is kind of whatever. Scaling on decks. Extra versus burning. Critical versus bosses. Scales on con. Auto triggers parry. Extra damage against burning. The weapon needs to have burning to be good. Like that, I feel like. Kills restore stamina. Scales on dex. Chance to burn. Spinny hits 3 times. Another 3% perception dagger, but no lifesteal. Corruption removal. Damage in the darkness. Scales on perception. Opener hits more. Charge attack weakens enemy. None of this shit heals. Well, that one does, but that's pretty good. Alright, we want to get these synergetic relics. So I think we actually, it doesn't matter which way we go, does it? We can go this way. We're just going to pay a shit ton of corruption for all this stuff. It's PC or mobile, it's either. There's been some issues with the, if you're downloading it on mobile for it to count though. So I like corruption passively increases over time. Oh crap, I forgot what I was using. Dude, I was behind the pillar. I shouldn't have to dodge. The pillar blocks that shot, man. Fucking Cheaty McCheaterson there just shoot me through the pillar. Fucking wall hacks. I do love me the hammer.
Another one, another one.
Thank you guys, so close to finishing this up. Is buying a $1 rate help me? No. Only thing that helps me is download, install, play the tutorials. That's all that matters now for this. But thanks for checking. I think it's a really smart promotion on their side. I was talking about this during the actual promoted event, which is, I think it's a way that a lot of y'all who like the channel like to support it, but either don't have the money or interest in putting money into something like this, can do it for free to support me. And I think it gets them exactly what they want, which is players who haven't heard of their game or have refused to download it yet in there and checking it out. And the game is surprisingly decent for a mobile game. So I think it's kind of a smart promotion on their part. They're putting a lot of money into it, and it seems to be doing pretty well. So probably a win-win. Seems like a good thing. Hammer's kicking ass again, I noticed. Which one is Dancing Flames? Yeah. Auto flamethrower traps. Just sometimes I take 400 damage when I'm not expecting it, because you can't. I never ever remember what flamethrower traps look like. That looks like one. That's not in range. Ah, punished.
It's been like 6 months since I've even used my Twitch Prime in a year ago.
Thanks, Light. Too late now. Damage done. Feels bad. And I was so shocked that thing hit me at the end of that cone that I stood still for the fireball. Human error. Ah, I can't get there. Need to dodge, I guess, instead of what I did. 66% healing effects is really good if we can get a healing effect. Presumably here. Dude, we're two-shotting summoners right now. It's so nice. Greed kill timer is nice. Blood offering cost is very nice. Perfect dodge restores more stamina. Let's roll though. We're looking for the nuts. Crit damage, gold offerings remove corruption. Crit damage is not where we want to be either. Darkness damage is. Would have been really nice to get a healing effect here. Our weapon doesn't heal. Do we dig deeper looking for a healing glyph? Whatever this is called, healing relic. Dark damage will not help us in the boss fight. And it will help long term if we keep this weapon, but if we don't keep this weapon because we need life leech, which is kind of where we're at right now, it might not end up helping. This is definitely something that I'm getting better at as I play this game more, is seeing how the builds fit together, which is kind of nice. I mean, look at this fucking damage right now. Feels like cheating. Alright, so dex scaling damage, but no lifesteal. Could roll through here like once and see if we get anything else. I need something with lifesteal. One more roll. Alright, well, we are out of favors. And we need two things. We need on-hit corruption removal and life gain. What filthy? I just released that accidentally. Strong start. Thank you guys. Oh, it sucks to suck. Not in the dark right now, by the way. So bad. Who is this guy? And why does he keep playing this game if he's so terrible at it? This is like, I'm gonna be like the doughhead of fucking Curse of the Dead Gods at this rate. You know, 2,000 billion hours played, but unable to win a game. Feels bad. No, I hate it when that happens. You're like a millimeter out of range of the physical combo, so it reaches for a pistol shot, and the pistol shot does half the damage as the pistol combo, so it doesn't one-shot a ghoul. And the ghoul just happily counterattacks you. He's like, oh yeah, you didn't kill me? That's dumb. Alright, got another sweet hammer. Does fire damage, heals health, attacks from behind, 20% against uninjured. This is probably good enough to start with. Just keeps our life total high. Oh. The kind of other nice side effect of fire weapons is it makes everything bright when you're fighting, which means you take less damage. Is the beer good? Yeah. Basically finished it. I have to get another one in a minute. I like fire hammers. Let's swing the giant fire hammer right next to the explosive fire pot. Let's see what happens. Fire damage. Took 100 fire damage there. Was it worth it killing that fucking caster? Maybe. Oh, I left the skull. Location unknown. No, my masturbating hand. Your torch loses light. Okay, no longer take extra damage standing in darkness. Okay. You know what skulls do? I answered that a little bit earlier. So skulls. So in between, let's see if I can show you. See these three things that we selected at the start of our run? These are 3 bonuses that we get. We start corruption. Curses are every 120 instead of every 100. We get 1,000 extra. Well, normally I use the 1,000 extra gold one, but champions drop 5 instead of 2, and gear is higher quality. These 3 bonuses are unlocked through skulls, basically. And then the number of favors I have, the rerolls, are also unlocked through skulls. So they're a between run resource. Thank you guys. We're so close to finishing this. It would be amazing if we could finish this today. Spamming swing on that for like 5 seconds. Must have been out of stamina. Feels bad. Took corruption. Didn't need to take corruption. Could have done it without corruption. Would have been better without it. Skulls are the meta currency. No, I would say some interesting different playstyles are gated behind skulls. Again with being hit? Hit the pot. Do it! I hate that animation locks you in there. I knew I was hitting that pot, but I always think I can dodge. It's another darkness rune. Corruption hit though. So much corruption. Oh wait, we're using a fire hand. That was the other run we had. That. Too much corruption. Even after you finish, there's still hardcore runs where you can play the way the devs intended. What did the devs intend? Where parry is the only button that matters. Hello and welcome. Is that a pistol? No. I play this a little bit off stream, but really not very much. So it's pretty unlikely if I beat any portion of this game that I'll be playing stream challenge runs on my own on this. I feel guilty when I play games off stream that aren't Crowfall. I'm like, I should be streaming this. That's how I generally think of it. Alright, how do we set this? I guess I could add some text. Maybe that would do it. Alright, let's add some text. Thank you guys. Let's take a look. We are currently at 125. So it's 4:22 right now my time. Let's call it 4:30. I will say we're gonna call this finish him text. And it goes, if we hit 137, we'll stay until 5:30. Other way around, an hour to do this. So I guess I'm boosting it back. So it's here, we need to give it a half hour. No, that makes sense. So I'll say, I'm gonna stay at 5. I'm gonna log off at 5. If we hit 137, I'll stay to 5:30. If we hit 150, I'll stay until 6:30. Is that reasonable?
Quitters never win.
Finally found another job. Last time I sent you a message, I'd lost my other one.
Now we gotta shrink this down. I don't know why it starts at 5,000 billion resolution. Probably there's actually there's probably a setting. No setting. Seriously? Okay, fine. There we go. We'll leave that as incentive. Meanwhile, thank you, Overmind Slab, for the 10 months. And cheers on getting another job. I think I remember that. What did you end up? I don't know if I know enough to ask. But congratulations. It's scary as fuck right now out there, so I really I really do understand that. I've been very pleased that both my wife's and my job has survived this corona shit right now. It's like 1 in 6 Americans are being laid off. Kind of blows. Time zone? Well, it's currently 4:30. Do you want me to put that in like central or something? I can put CST if you want. Are we in standard time anymore, or are we in something else? Can't remember. I never remember what the difference between standard and daylight savings is. Right? Like it just always seemed like exactly the same to me. I understand that one is an hour different than the other, but I never remember which is which. Like, is it daylight savings time in the summer or the winter? Is that supposed to make sense in some weird world? Why are we still using this fucking antiquated system at all? All it does is cause problems. Alright, destroyed that room. Easy fight. What are we in? So we're right at the beginning of this run, right? Just totally blanked on where we were. No, I tried to light that stupid thing on fire. I hate that sword type. It just doesn't. It does less damage than your other sword. And it's always got like some shitty bonus on it, like after you've already beat the room, do extra critical damage. It's not helpful. Yeah, they stopped running daylight. I think this year, someone was telling me this is the last year that Illinois is going to do daylight savings time as well, but Wisconsin's still going strong, and I'm moving to Iowa here in a couple months, and I can only imagine that will be just as bad there. Guess I should go down here. Feels bad. Feels so bad. Got hit twice, once by corruption. I don't like damage versus weekend. I don't feel like it's relevant to anything. Why did my combo not kill him? He's supposed to die in 3 hits. That's totally useless. Probably missed all the secret doors. Didn't. It's good. Okay. Yeah. I watched that interview too. I believe it was really good. Okay. I have to be moving towards them, basically. Thanks, I'm out of stamina. Fuck, he still hit me? Really? Alright, let's get something sweet. Fire attacks, heals health. Removes corruption. Yeah, that's good enough, right? Hey, Vinny Chesney. Welcome to stream. We're playing a game I'm pretty bad at the end of a day, at the end of my week. Kind of being chill about it. Just open up a beer. We're not chill about the game. We're never chill about games. Just be relaxing, I guess what I'm saying. Enjoying ourselves. Finishing up a sponsorship, hopefully, on stream. Probably not here too much longer, but we'll see. That's on you guys, I guess. Alright, picked up a fire weapon. No! Out of stamina.
Another creature lost in time and space.
Stream watch tests. For the sub. Got hit by that stupid ghoul. I think it was a ghoul. Dodging out of his range. I'm perfect dodging, which means I'm hitting dodge at the exact moment he does damage to negate his damage. And then I got hit by his third one that he doesn't always swing, that hits in a straight fucking line instead of a cleave. It's so annoying. Feels so bad to be hit by that unit. Alright, where are we at? Shitty mace, okay stat gain, life set a reasonable total, too much corruption damage. It. Do we need to roll any of this? I think our weapon is fine at the moment, right? We want a weapon that scales eventually, but I don't think it's here. Yeah. No, never chill about games. You kidding me? This channel is the opposite of based around being chill around games. Thank you guys for the continued support on Raid Shadow Legends. Again, if we hit the time goals, I will play longer today if you like. Or you can just like, you're like, Filthy, get offline. I'll get offline too, that would work too. Wouldn't mind having some more beers, kind of feel chatty. If you guys want to do AMA kind of stuff, I'm okay with that as well. Oh, I did not mean to take life for corruption. Feels bad. Yeah. should look at this, but we're not going to take it. Yeah, look, what do you know? It's worse. Who would have guessed? That is a lot of health gain. Okay. Alright. Fighting the dog, the kennel master here. Dodge that one. That's why I pressed the dodge button. Also dodge that one. Well, we dodged two of them that hit us. Probably game bug. But beat him nevertheless. That's a scaling spear. It does extra damage to poison. Scales on con, heals us. We have 18 con right now. That's 45% fire damage. Lol. Okay. Go in here. Overlord Shimra with the 40 months. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. Cheers, guys, for the support on Shadow Raid Shadow Legends. I forgot about this one. All right. One fire damage build again. Wish I could sell items. Did that interrupt my strike? The one that was killing the guy who does 1 million damage? It did. Could have double 9% life gain walking through doors. That's so much life gain. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna grab another beer. Back in a second. My wife's comment was, that went down fast, lol. Alright, what are we working with here? Fire damage or life gain? What do we actually have right now? These are pretty bad. This is a temporary weapon. I think we should take the other life gain one. Never had 2 of these, but looks really strong. Okay. I went down fast as an easy setup for a sex joke. It's hilarious. Alright, anything else in here? It doesn't look like it. Do we want another weapon now? I don't think so. I think we get some more resources first. It's donating me Filthy has to drink more. Nah, donating means I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer. It's not even donating. It's neither of these things. It's just I will stay on longer today if you guys help me finish up this Raid Shadow Legends goal, which we're pretty damn close to finishing.
Let's get this across the finish line, girls. Last push.
Oh, I'm getting worse. Are we? Oh, we're in Act 2 right now. This thing's an elite. We're in Act 1. So close. Didn't think that was in range to get AoE'd there, but apparently it was. Still 3-shotting them, that's pretty good. Does our hammer scale off? Doesn't scale off anything. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is Jack. Rip. Oh, we hit the thing, but it didn't kill us. How come? How come sometimes that thing, like, I'm nowhere near it and it blows up, and sometimes I'm right on top of it and it doesn't blow up? Just gives us gold when we say transition. Yeah, transition between stages, that works. 585 gold. Kind of destroying lives with these hammers, aren't we? I don't think I've ever been south here. Oh, interesting. South is not a room that blocks it. It doesn't close after you get in there. Alright, so there's a little bit of resources south. North is... Fucking rune, stop me. North is the secret room, so presumably it's better than the other room. He says as he gets hit by the guy he's trying to avoid.
Be real careful here.
Brilliant. Appreciate it, guys. If you see us get the ding, but the number not go up, please say something in chat. That means someone has done it wrong, and they're like 9/10 of the way through it counting, but not quite there yet. Dodge that. I can buy this shit for blood. Holy crap. Guys. Anything else in this room? Not when I'm done with it. Okay, sure. Alright, so it looks like this room is clear. Heal by gold offering, not needed. Damage to poison, 15% in darkness. None of those are useful here. We have 7 rerolls though. Let's take a reroll and see what we can get. Healing that exceeds max health turned into gold. We're already running that. a lot of stats if we're under the final curse, or 30% crit damage. Let's move past.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Thank you, GCS83, for the sub. I'm gonna keep shifting through this a little bit. We're not doing crits, right? Third attack's a crit, but so what? Three kills remove corruption. 4% base damage per 1,000 gold. We could get this. That's probably worth right now, and 5 decks on it. What are we getting rid of? One of these two. All right. What are you at? 127. 10 more and I'll stay on for another hour. That's what we're looking at right now. All regular healing effects are disabled. Fuck that.
A new warrior.
I did half my health. And when he transformed, this is bullshit. I just dodged that and it tracked me. No interrupts. You're really close to losing here. Happens if you extend to 5:30 and then during that we extend to make goal 2. That's the point. It's currently 5 now. We hit the next goal. I'll extend twice basically if we hit both goals. Get rid of Bloodlust. I was so close to losing. Alright, it would be nice to replace our weapon. Our weapon's not scaling. Look how much base damage on that. Scaling health regenerating weapon. I think we take that. It's a little bit less total damage right now. Do we take that? 98 compared to 75. It's quite a lot less damage. Why is our other weapon so big? Because it's just 54 base. I hate spears. Yes. I do hate spears. Fine. I do hate spears. Convince me. Touch of sorrow. No, torch of sorrow. It's a room that's more than 5 dodges worth of dodge. Thank you guys. Alright, another 45% of fire damage is a fuck yeah. Where are we putting it? Excess healing? I'm gonna pay for it in blood.
A new download.
That's really big. Oh, he summons elites. What is it? This is how I like my hammers to be. So we're gonna keep hoarding gold and keep paying blood. Because we have a multiplier that's based on gold, and I've never had this much gold before. Yeah, but what we're actually doing is feeding this. We're feeding 4% base damage per 1,000 gold, so we get 10 of these, so it's 40% damage. So we have 45, 40, 45, and we're believing in ourselves with that. It's a curse, Ravon. What are these? What if I didn't have a fucking hammer? I just couldn't pass through here? Pretty brutal. This is red haze. I don't like it. I don't trust it. Being red hazed. When I go in here, it gets worse. Should probably leave that location. Could be the beer, I guess. Only beer number 2, though. I don't generally see red haze till a couple more beers. This is the way to fucking do it, though. Scale your damage up. Hitting them,
Incoming.
killing them without having to take counterattacks because their damage doesn't scale to let them counterattack is really nice. Hitting them 4,000 times with like your super sweet build that doesn't do enough damage is very much less sweet. Just give me 490 gold. Cool. What do you think? The last boss is probably immune entirely to two-handers. Okay. Thank you, guys. Large piles of gold just hanging out. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's like a super dog. You just hit me, crappy dog. Feeling the stamina right now. Yes, perfect charge. They'll never suspect us. Just ziggurats hanging out, but nothing went in them. I don't know if I could be going through these places without killing them. I'm just assuming I need to kill them all. I don't think I have anything worse than that. I guess I could look. I don't think so. I mean, Dex is nice. Dex scales our damage. But I think we're alright. Health seems to be relatively stable right now. Although I suppose this close to the end of the stage, we don't actually give a shit about corruption. Missed him. Needs to get some other fucking action. Do I play Civ? No. No, I will not play Civ again. Unless I get nostalgic someday and decide I want to do it. That seems very unlikely to me. Am I standing in a flamethrower or something? Why am I taking damage? Took my dodge crit as I fucking hit him.